I want to give you a quick introduction to equations in SolidWorks. The assembly that you're working on right now, we're going to take the overall diameter of the roller and the width of the roller and kind of apply some equations so that when we change that diameter of the roller or the width of the roller, all the parts kind of will change automatically, and I'll show you how to do that right here. So this part here, I already have a couple equations in there. I think let's just double check that for a second. Yeah, so if you don't have any equations, it's not going to show up in your feature tree until you come up to Tools, Equations. So I'm going to pop back over to that part I was on. So now that it's in there, I can right-click Manage Equations, and you can see here I have what is a global variable called drill diameter. Then I'm going to have that on each of my parts that I'm going to have an equation running something. And then under here, equations, I have depth, which this is, let's see here, that is right here. So that's by just clicking on a dimension from your model, that'll pop up in here, and then you can apply equation to it. So you can see, let's see if I can delete this now. Okay, there it goes. I just hit escape. So my depth equals my drill diameter of 25 plus 25. So every time this changes, it's just going to add 25 to it, and it should be good to go. And then from there, I have this linked to an external file. So each part in this assembly is linked to this one particular file. If I open that up here, it's just a simple text file, and it says drill diameter equals 25. So if I change this to 30, close it and save it, as you can see right now, this is set to 50. There we go. So I just clicked on the rebuild button. It updated the value to 30. So 30 plus 25 is 55. And that also updated my model as well. So I'm going to jump over to another part that I haven't done that to. So I do have this one already set up to have that file, but I don't have any equations driving anything. So I'm going to click on here, find, I think, where's that at? That would be under here. So in this sketch, I want this dimension to equal, I don't know if so I don't even have to do that. So when I click on this here, it gives me this drop down. So either can type in an equation, but in this case, I want it to be equal to this global variable. And then I'll click on here, and that didn't do anything. 1 second. That equals that, and say OK. Now that set it to 50, and it updated my model accordingly. So I'm going to jump over to my assembly to find it. There it is. And right now it's kind of messed up because I have not added those equations to my layout. So I'm going to go to Tools, Equations, and I'm going to link that file to the assembly. I'm going to find that real quick. There it is, the file. Hit open. Link. I'm just going to say yes to this. And then let's see if I can find my, I hid my layout, so I'm going to unhide my layout, show layout. Now I should be able to go into equations, manage equations, click on this guy, come on. If this works. I want to be on top plane, right click manage equations, there we go. Now I can click here on that, and I want that to be equal to drill diameter. I do think, let's see here, if I can actually even rename. It doesn't seem to like that. I'm going to leave that alone. I tend to like to name my dimensions, like I said in my other videos, but it's not imperative. Okay, so that's set there. Now if I hit Control B, I set up my layout properly, so now whenever that changes, everything, all the components reposition to where they need to be. So let's open up that file again, and let's change that back to 25. Save, close, and then Control B, and you can see that the parts and the assembly just shifted back to where they should be. I'm gonna save all that, and so that's what I'll have you kind of do with your roller assembly. Is I want the overall diameter of the roller and the width of the roller to control both the parts and the assembly. So we can change that one singular text file from, so the default size was 76, so you should be able to change it to 90, and then the part and assembly will adjust to fit that new diameter size.